Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of the Divisional Round playoffs on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the New England Patriots and the Cincinnati Bengals. With that, let's get up to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. For the call, we bring in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a sold-out Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the New England Patriots and the Cincinnati Bengals. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the Divisional Round of the NFL playoffs. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Sony Michel, his first carry. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Now let's give you a look here at the New England offense.
With a team that won the week before and has momentum on its side.
Watson, off play action. He's going to wind up and air it out. He rifles one that's intercepted. From the gun, Kendall. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9. 2nd and 1. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football. On 3rd down, Kendall eluding the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 12-yard touchdown run.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Kill.
They begin with Michel on the ground. And this one goes nowhere.
Come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down. The defensive starters now for Cincinnati.
Von Miller is so good that he doesn't even need a nickname. His ability to bend and dip on the pass rush.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And they'll get this just to the 47. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And that play goes nowhere. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And just no chance of turning the corner. A give to Michel running right. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Get ready.
Now it's Watson, and that will be incomplete. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Still on his feet. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Off play action. Kendall. And the coverage terrific there. Back to the air on second down. Kendall. And his throw is incomplete. Off the play fake. Kendall. Airing one out for Boyd. And unable to connect. Incomplete. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team.
Now, on the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here.
On third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Watson. This goes to Mack on the check down. Gets through, and now an opening. And able to get this one across the 45.
Strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Kendall. Airing one out for Boyd. And that'll wind up incomplete. Now Joe Mixon. And he gets this to the 35.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Kendall. And he's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's going to have a first down.
Let's go.
Off play action. Kendall. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And nearly picked off. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Throwing on 3rd and long. Kendall going deep downfield for Ross. And that will be incomplete.
So I'd say there's a little bit of clouded vision, right? Sometimes he sees clearly, sometimes he doesn't. I know on the sideline they'll be going over things and talk about what the coverages are and what they're seeing.
They'll run it. This is Michelle. And he is swallowed. New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Watson. He completes this one to Mack. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll push forward for about 4. To throw on 2nd down. Kendall. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd.
Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Off the play fake. Kendall. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's got another 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And they give him 4 yards.
Check pass. Check pass.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Kendall. Got a man open. It's Ross.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either. Watson. And he finds a man on a crossing route. Off the draw, here's Michelle. Faking the give. Now Watson. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Throwing again is Watson. Dumps this one off to Mack. 39. To throw is Watson.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And able to get this across the 20. 2nd and 4. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this is incomplete.
Tight is right.
The final shot before break. Kendall airing one out for Boyd. He's got a man. Complete. 20. 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. This AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. We've already punched 2 tickets to the championship round this weekend. We'll get back to you guys and punch a 3rd in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's AFC Divisional Round game. And it's the Indianapolis Colts who are moving on to the next round as they were able to eliminate the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, in our game, we've got 1 half remaining to find out who goes on to the AFC title game.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional Round. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45.
D-line, get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Off play action. Kendall. And that's going to be incomplete. Back to throw. Kendall. He's got his man, Boyd. Mixon with it. And he's got this down to the 35. Looking to throw. Kendall. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Give the sack to Kamoko Toure. Back to throw. Kendall. He finds his running back, Mixon. Operating from the gun. Kendall flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And this one is right down Broadway.
They bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes this all and puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he just falls short down at the 1. And they will run it with Michelle. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon. 2nd down and goal. Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now. This weekend, and for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. This will be taken in at the 1. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a
blitz coming, and down he goes. Miles Jack came in there hard on the blitz.
What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean.
Is it punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall. They'll run with Snell to begin the drive. And he works it across the 25. On 1st down, Kendall. His throw incomplete. Off the play fake, Kendall. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And able to break 1 tackle. Another try for Mixon. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
And give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties.
Watson now to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense.
To throw is Watson. To throw again. Open here is Allison. That's complete. It's 1st and 10. Watson now. Operating from the gun. Got a man. That's Allison. On 1st and 10, Watson. And that is incomplete. The interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync.
On 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw, Watson. Looks to throw, fires right side. They begin with a run by Mixon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 30. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And some room to maneuver. That burst good for 20. They'll go with Snell here on 1st down. And he's dropped right at the 40. And he'll give it here to his running back. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 4. From the gun, Kendall. Got his man, it's Eifert. And boy, he is very close to a 1st. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it?
Now Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And taking it across midfield.
It keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot. Not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Short throw to Disley. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Here's Watson. And that's knocked away. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. This will be a gain of about 8. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds. And they take a knee. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.